New Zealand have released their squad to play France, and I really hope the French have been to the church, got in a little extra prayer or two, because this might get dirty. This might get a little bit messy. I want to break down the squad that France had, and let's go. Please like, subscribe, all the usual bits. Yeah, I France need to France really need to pull something out of their backside. They really need to pull a rabbit out their backside. So teams, check it out, and let's break it down. So front row, Ethan de Groot, Cody Taylor, Fletcher Newell. I mean, France, they have Slimani, and this is a big front three. This is a very big front three. We then have Scotty Barrett and then Fabian Holland getting a call up, which is lovely to see. It's going to be a nice little partnership. If you guys don't know who Scott Barrett is, I hope you have moved out of that rock you've been under, because he is one of the most dominant locks in world rugby and just one of the best rugby players in general. I love Scott Barrett. I'm a bit of a fanboy for him. But moving on. So yeah, Fabian Holland is partnering him. Lovely to see, like I said. Back row, we have Tupu Vai. I think it's Vai. Tupu Vai. We got big man Ali Surveyor himself. And then Christian Leo Willie, who was actually brought in. I wasn't expecting him to play immediately. Obviously, he has done something to impress Razor to get like a first straight up start. I was expecting him to, kind of come in with things, maybe start on the bench, work his way in. But no, coming in straight, 8. Beautiful to see. I'm actually quite intrigued to see how he plays. I'm not going to lie, I haven't really watched that much of him, so it's going to be interesting to see what he does in the black and white. But let's go into the halfback pairing, because we got Cam Roigard and then Beauden Barrett. Cam is going to move that ball so fast. If they cannot handle Beauden and Cam, this game is done. This is going to be a slaughter, an absolute slaughtering, like lambs to the slaughter. Cam Roigard, given space, a little bit of time, he works very well under pressure as well. But Beauden Barrett's distribution as well, ridiculous. Absolutely, absolutely ridiculous. His distribution, his passing ability, his vision, his pressing game, everything is brilliant. I swear it's just Barrett genetics. It really is Barrett genetics. There's nothing more that can be said other than that. But yeah, they do not put pressure on Beauden Barrett. Game done. He will find the smallest space. He will keep poking at it until it's raw and painful. Beauden Barrett, people. Moving on into the centers, we got Geordie Barrett, vice captain again, and then Billy Proctor. Let's take a second to just appreciate the Barretts. Let's just take a second to appreciate Geordie Barrett. There was a lot of talk, especially from New Zealand. Well, I say New Zealand. There was one that I saw where they were talking about Geordie Barrett having to earn his way back in, saying that, I don't know, maybe it was me, but I kind of got that they felt like Super Rugby was at a higher tier than the URC, because Geordie Barrett was playing for Leinster. He needed to earn his way back into a spot, and my opinion was the performances that he put in for the URC kind of guarantees him that spot, because he's playing with the best of the best, around the best. Geordie Barrett, when he's on the field, I swear it doesn't even look real. He makes it look far too easy for what he is actually doing and what kind of contribution he has to the game. Far, far too easy. I don't know. I think it's just that presence about him that is just, he's that cool, calm, collected. He doesn't get phased by much, and he's just able to just boop, boop, lay off, boop. Okay, bring everybody into the game, break through, break through the gain line, get a couple of tries as well. It's like he just doesn't get phased. He just doesn't get phased. And then Billy Proctor, brilliant ball carrier as well. And having that little partnership between the two, the experience, the explosiveness, they both got brilliant ball carrying ability. Their passing ability is both, off the charts as well. So New Zealand have not come to play. Like, there's talk where they were like, oh, you know what, maybe New Zealand might, start off a little bit weak. Razor's like, screw you. Weak. There is no weak. There is no weak All Black side. We go hard or we go home, and we going hard. So I don't care if you've brought your kids, to France. Rest as many of your, elite level players. This is destruction, and welcome to the Thunderdome. So yeah, destruction. Then we have the wingers. We have Reiko Ioane, who will be going to Leinster at the start of the new season, as Geordie Barrett is coming back. What's nice about Reiko Ioane is that he can play on the wings, he can play in the centre as well. He's got a good amount of versatility. He's a brilliant player, he's a brilliant ball carrier. He's so quick on his feet as well, and he's a big, big hitter. So Reiko Ioane, he's going to go for contact, right? He's not a BLBRA who's going to, use that grab a ball and try to run around you. Reiko Ioane will happily try to smash your head off and then push for that try line. He's a big, big guy, big runner, and he's going to cause the French a lot of troubles. Savoy Reese, same thing. Same thing. He's going to want to make as much use of his physicality as possible. Yes, he might try his little bits in here and there, try a couple kicks, but otherwise, I'm seeing just full physicality, just moving the ball around the pitch as quick as possible, and then using Beauden Barrett's ability to just distribute the ball. And, they're just going to find those gaps. They're going to find those inside channels. They're going to work the ball out. They're going to spread the French defense. And I think they're really going to they're going to work the ball out, and then they're going to bring it back in and then work it out. And they're just going to try and, create those tiny little spaces where we could see players like Geordie Barrett make the most of it, or, Reiko Ioane to just break through. So it's going to be interesting. And then Will Jordan at 15. I love this guy. I really, really do love this guy. How he plays, his straight up ability. He's stacked when you want a player. And not only that, versatility, guys. If you look at a lot of these players, they are very versatile on where they can play. They can play in multiple different positions, which really, really does help New Zealand in the end game, because if something happens or you want to bring on someone, you can move Reiko Ioane into the center, right? You can move Geordie Barrett about. You can move Will Jordan to pretty much any wing or a center position if needed. Right. So there's a lot of flexibility here, which is really, really nice. It's beautiful to see. And then we're looking into their benches. We got Semasoni Taukeaho. They got Duplessis Karifi, who I want to see play. Please get Karifi a little bit of game time. Ollie Norris, Cortez Ratima, Pasilio Tosi, Quinn Tupea, Samapeni Fano, and then DMAC. I can guarantee D-Mac's going to get a better game time here. Damien McKenzie is too good not to get at least 20 to 30 minutes. I think he's going to need it to get into the stride of things, get, into that flow, and then just start destroying everything. But when you have the quality and depth to have Damien McKenzie on the bench, something's going right, people. Now, I don't want to knock France. This is going to be a brilliant game. I would love nothing more than to see the French come through with a win. There's a lot of back and forth, especially between French fans and All Black fans. I would love to see France, come through with a win, because that will just add that like extra couple layers of just spice, um, you know, to these tests. But looking at the squad, I cannot see anything other than I don't even want to say a big win for New Zealand. However, my brain is saying this is going to be won by more than 20 points, by New Zealand. I feel New Zealand, A, they have the experience. B, they have quality beyond all belief. And then C, they have a nice mixture between youth, experience, leadership, and just pure badassery. You know, I don't even think that's a word, badassery, but that's how I can explain the All Blacks. So I'm giving this to the All Blacks, and I'm going to go with my brain here, and I'm going to go by more than 20 points. The French have so much talent on their side. They have so much amazing, promising talent that I feel need a bit more time. And I think this is going to be a game of men, a game of men versus boys at points, because this is a almost full strength squad, up against a French squad that is missing your Malvaca, your Miafau, Intermac, obviously Antoine Dupont through injury, Thomas Ramos, Barassi, Mofana, Biel Biarré, Damien Penaud, you know, Fabian Gross as well. You know, that's the team that's here that France have are a strong squad, and they have a lot of potential. But we are talking about an All Black side that doesn't have potential. It has the death quality now, right? They have the quality and strength, and they have that brute physicality. They have those speedsters. They have, that playmaker stardom that can break through any defense in world rugby. So, as much as I would love to see an upset on the cards here, I can't see anything other than an All Black win. So, let me know what your thoughts are. Please like and subscribe as always. And I can't wait for this game, guys. So drop your thoughts in the comment section below. And I'll catch you guys later. Bye.